Yo guys, welcome back to the Transfer Daily YouTube channel, and we are back. I said there will be 2 videos today, and here is the second video. So starting off then with Giovanni Leoni, a centre-back who's been linked with numerous clubs in the last days. And what can we say on Leoni then? So the plan for Parma is that Leoni is to stay this season, as he is a crucial player for the club. And as we know, they've also got Zion Suzuki, who is another player who's been linked with an exit. Let's wait and see. But Giovanni Leoni, the Parma want him to stay. And Parma, obviously, though, they will have a price in mind. And Parma would only consider proposals in excess of €30 million for Leoni to leave this summer. So there's interest from Inter Milan, but the feeling is that Inter Milan will not pay over €30 million for Giovanni Leoni. And there's also other clubs in Europe who have watched him, and when we do have the names on that, I will let you know. But as we know, also Inter Milan have interest in Koni De Winter as another option. So let's wait and see. But currently, Inter Milan are not prepared to pay the fee that Parma are asking for Giovanni Leoni. We know then Alvaro Carreras official today. He is signed in as new Real Madrid player, which leaves Real Madrid with Ferland Mendy. They've got Juan Garcia and now Alvaro Carreras. And we're going to be talking about Fran Garcia. And Fran Garcia's future is open. There's no final decision if he'll stay or leave yet. Fran Garcia obviously would prefer to stay at Real Madrid after he got crucial minutes in the Club World Cup. Xavi Alonso also. But as we know, the final decision will come down to Alonso because he has 3 left-backs there. So let's wait and see. And several clubs in Europe have shown interest. I reported on Bournemouth's interest in him a few months ago as a Kirkhead replacement, but obviously we know Bournemouth no longer in for a left-back after signing Truffert from Nice. So there's several clubs though around Europe who have shown interest. And the final decision on Juan Garcia's future is expected very, very soon. So let's wait and see what the final decision is. But one of the clubs who recently inquired is AC Milan. And AC Milan inquired to understand the situation. As we know, they are in the market for a new left-back after the exit of Theo Hernandez. So let's wait and see if Milan make a movement on this, but most clubs waiting for the final decision of Real Madrid. Liverpool then have rejected a €67.5 million proposal from Bayern Munich today, as this was first reported by The Athletic. And Liverpool, we already know, have rejected approaches from Bayern Munich and Barcelona this summer, but Bayern Munich, as we know, they're looking for a new winger, and plus a Jamal Musiala injury. So Bayern Munich have Diaz as one of the top options, but Liverpool's stance is still they do not want Luis Diaz to leave. But one thing we can say is Luis Diaz has asked to leave Liverpool, so Liverpool stance still hasn't changed despite Diaz asking to leave the club. But one thing we can say is that a second bid from Bayern Munich is expected. And we know Barcelona and Bayern Munich are both keen on Diaz. For Barcelona, it's probably more difficult deal to do than Bayern Munich due to the financial side. But Liverpool will only consider proposals around €100 million for Luis Diaz. So the Luis Diaz situation carries on, and there will be more and more updates coming in over the next days and weeks over Luis Diaz, as Bayern Munich are preparing a second bid for Diaz. Big breaking news then, and it is that Liverpool have made an approach to Newcastle over Alexander Isak. And so far in the story, it has been obviously Newcastle's stance has been not for sale, but as we know yesterday, the breaking news is that Hugo Ekitike and Newcastle are pushing for Ekitike after they've had new bid rejected today. And Liverpool have virtually in the chess match for Isak, they've approached Newcastle over Isak today, and they've informed Newcastle that they are prepared to break the British transfer record fee for the second time after Florian Wirtz. So let's wait and see with this one. But one thing that I've been told in this one is that Alexander Isak's stance will be crucial, because if Isak opens a door to an exit as well, then this deal really could be on. But as we know, it's a very difficult deal for Liverpool at the moment with Alexander Isak. But Ekitike also there. On Hugo Ekitike, so we know Newcastle are pushing for the deal, but if Newcastle close the doors to Alexander Isak exit, Liverpool then will start talks for Hugo Ekitike. And I've said many times, and I think most journalists have, is that the dream target for Liverpool is Alexander Isak. But if they can't get Isak, Ekitike will become the top target. So it's a very big chess match going on at the moment between Liverpool and Newcastle. Ekitike would prefer a move over to Liverpool after he's already made his availability on a 5-year deal. So let's wait and see how this one plans out. But I'm expecting more updates in the next hours and the next days over this. Alexander Isak and Liverpool, but also Ekitike. If Liverpool don't get Isak, Liverpool then push for Hugo Ekitike as new striker. So let's wait and see how this one plans out. But thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.